and welcome back to this channel. So this is the second video of my moving to the Netherlands, specifically Amsterdam series. So firstly, just look at my Dutch flag. I absolutely love it. It's going to be my new backdrop for all my videos. And yeah, I feel like I'm in the Netherlands now. So in my last video, I shared with you all a bit about myself, who I am, why I want to move to the Netherlands, specifically Amsterdam, and my future plans and what to expect from this channel going forward. So if you haven't seen that video already, go check it out, please. I will link it in the description for you below. So yeah, make sure you go check that out. So today I'm actually going to talk about one of the learning platforms that we use when wanting to learn the Dutch language. So in my opinion, and this is purely my opinion, I think once you've committed yourself to moving to another country, then I do think it's best to start learning the language as soon as possible. So I have been learning with Mikey on and off for over 2 years now. And we've used 4 different platforms to learn. So these videos are going to be broken down into like 4 different separate videos, focused around each learning platform. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of those. What I'll do is I'll go through the pros and cons of each platform in my opinion. This is all based on my own experience. Do not forget that. And then I will, of course, do a further video on actually learning the Dutch language. So yeah, make sure you subscribe and click that notification. So why learn the Dutch language, hey? Why do we want to learn it? So for me, this was like a really, really important step that I wanted to do before moving. And every time I say to anyone, it's so frustrating, why are you learning the Dutch language? They always go, oh, well, everyone speaks English. I understand that everyone speaks English, but the reasons I want to learn, I will tell you, are because I want to integrate with the Dutch community. I feel that if you're going to move to another country, I think out of respect, I just think it shows commitment that you should really try and learn the language. I think whilst people may speak English in the Netherlands, TV, books, papers, legal work, contracts, they're not all going to be in English, you know. Some companies will do it in English, but not all. So you need it for the fundamentals. I think it will assist in getting a better employment position. I do think, and from things that we have researched, that a lot of management roles that we have looked at, because Mikey's in management now, they do require you to have a decent understanding of the Dutch language. So I think, yeah, when we go, we'll go into entry-level roles. The more fluent we'll become, I think that will aid us in getting better employment. Marriage is done in Dutch, so you need an interpreter. And I don't want an interpreter. I want to be the only interpreter at my own wedding to my English friends and family. And do you know what? I just think it's like personal growth as well. I think like personally, it's really good to learn another language. I mean, there's many rules around Dutch grammar and it's so different to the English language. I mean, when I first started, I kid you not, I literally thought that you just needed to learn the equivalent word in Dutch and everything else would be the same. And I was so wrong. I mean, there's so many different rules, like spelling rules, word orders, spelling rules that then affect word orders, 2 different rules for like the article the, depending on the, and depending on how you use it, it changes plurals, diminutives. There are just so many to list. So there'll be another video talking about all the different rules of learning the Dutch language and, you know, to give you some assistance there. So the 4 learning platforms that we are going to discuss in this series are app learning, online learning, personal tutor, and book learning. With the book learning, there is also a bit of support with the tutor. But today, we are going to focus on the app learning. So the app we're talking about here is Duolingo. It's a free app. And with most free apps, you do have ads, so you can pay to have those removed. The pros are, if you're happy with ads, it's free. Each section is broken into little bite-sized lessons. It's on your phone, and in this day and age, everyone has a phone with them like 24/7. So when you have a spare 5 minutes, you can just hop on and do your learning. It's really good for vocab. You can complete, like, in competitions, you can compete in competitions and, like, you know, you earn XP points, as they call it. So you can, like, be top of leaderboards. So that's really, really good and gives you a bit of, you know, exciting challenges. Really, the cons are you need to be self-motivated. And one of the biggest cons for me is you just don't learn the fundamentals of Dutch. You don't learn word order. You don't understand why words change spelling. You don't understand, the basic fundamentals of Dutch. You're doing it, and then because you've used a different word, you have to change the word order, but it doesn't tell you why. I just really don't think it tells you the fundamentals of the grammar. It's not, it assists you very slightly with, pronunciation. There are some answers that you can speak and it will assist you, but it's only very, very minor. And really, it doesn't really help you with the conversational skills or anything. My opinion personally is I would definitely recommend Duolingo for learning vocab. I did learn quite a lot of vocab on there, and I did use Duolingo a bit more than Mikey, so I did have a bit more understanding. But really vocab, but like I say, that's my opinion. Everyone's different. So that's it for today's video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you with a little bit of Dutch. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you comment and look out for my next video. Ik spreek een beetje Nederlands. Dag, doei, tot ziens.